Dev.
Hi, and welcome back to Wondrous Wildemount. Glad to have you here. Things went pretty well last time, all things considered. They could have gone much worse, but more on that, I guess, right now. So,
Over to our
Marcel
sponsors.
back to our sponsors. Marcel
Raid Shadow Legends.
may not be the most forthcoming, but he certainly knows how to put on a show. In the Yeti Sanctuary of Alouac, he put on a performance for the locals about how we'd arrived there. And this is going to be my attempt at doing Art's voice. Crossing the frozen wastes of Isocross, our group was assailed by a massive white dragon that proclaimed itself Gelidon, the Nightmare in Ivory. A tremendous horror that would suffer none of us to live. It unleashed a torrent of frigid breath and claws that chilled our bones and rended our flesh as its roar shook our resolve. Full of Volcara, envy of Titans, fought the beast head-on from the ground, while the Herald of Horizons carried the young scion aloft on Dragon's back, doing battle in the sky. Just as things were looking dire, an unlikely savior appeared to launch the redeemed, Plague, our Yeti savior. With an exit visible, although small in comparison to Gelidon, our own impressive dragon druid, dropped the knight off of her back to begin collecting yours truly for an expedient escape. With no moment to spare, and the beast's jaws closing at our heels, Plague and the mad mechanic collapsed the tunnel, shutting out the Nightmare in Ivory, sparing it from the hail of fire brought down by the wrath of the shadows, August. Say what you will for the self-proclaimed master of puppets, but he enraptured the crowd. Bleh. Still distracted from what Bubbed Up had shared with him, Roke continued to think about the destruction of the gods that they had brought down upon mortals. He continued to think about their upcoming destination, the ruined city of Aor. And that's it.
Oh yeah, thank you for that. And that is where we are gonna pick up. Well, actually, I forgot what we ended on last time. I rolled the magic number on a dice. Tour and Adelaide had just noticed the moon.
Mamma mia!
Oh yeah, I forgot about the moon.
That's exactly what happened.
The horrible, the
Chef
horrors.
hands at the moon.
Ah, there.
Yes,
The
the horrors. Let us return.
And have walked into the tent to all of you.
So,
Moon's haunted.
what?
Moon's haunted.
Where the fuck did you get a shotgun?
Don't worry about it.
What is a
Ready?
shotgun?
What- Can I have it?
Haven't we seen one?
The moon
Yeah.
is.
The moon?
there's
Yes,
like two
we
people
were on
who-
one.
Are you
Moon's
sure?
haunted? How you mean moon's haunted?
The moon is
Um,
haunted.
I'm gonna
What
just
about
kind
the
of
people we got killed.
give her a confused
Sorry.
look and step outside, and there's like a good 15 seconds of him being absent before he walks back into the tent and kind of sits down with a very solemn expression on his face, and he just goes, moon's haunted.
Moon's haunted.
Moon is haunted.
I look up at the sky and I cast detect
Mending?
magic.
You cast magic.
I cast tree.
What's the range on
I
detect
cast
magic?
8
Yeah.
wolves.
Transport via plants. Show back
Cast
up.
entangle.
What's up, boys? Did I miss something important?
I cast vortex warp to the sky.
Detect nature. What is the nature of this?
Detect nurture.
Mom?
I feel like we had a plan, Colby, but I can't remember what the fuck we were doing.
Yeah, well, the plan was the original plan was to go and just ask Martell if he's a werewolf, straight up.
Oh, right.
And then we found out the moon was
haunted.
was haunted. Yes. And now we're just confused at why we didn't see the moon for like a week. Where was it
Right.
hiding?
Actually, do you think that there might be a reason that the moon is haunted?
What
Some
if?
things like moons, and I side eye.
Yeah, that's... Did Martell go out and look at the moon?
He's staring for a very long time at the moon, almost like he's entranced.
Hmm.
Just staring at it.
It's a fucking
Or
Tor-
maybe he
Tor-
just hasn't seen the moon like that.
He's like, damn,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Tor
It's like,
will just
oh.
like poke his face to see if hair is coming out or not. He doesn't know what a werewolf does.
Wait, Tor just walked up to Martel and just poked him in the face.
Yeah.
I think he probably like shakes his head for a moment. Can I help you?
Are you a werewolf?
What?
What?
You just looked really interested in the moon.
I mean, have you not seen what's going on?
What's going
He's
on?
not answering the question.
I know he's evading it.
The moon is out.
Okay, good.
Both of them.
I think he looks at both.
Adelaide looks away like she didn't say anything.
I'm gonna reach out and place the back of my hand to Tor's forehead to see if he has a fever. You good, buddy?
I'm also trying to gauge, obviously, I don't know if it's obvious or not, whether I think he's aware or like squirreling away from the question. I'm trying to use my powers of insight.
I
BT
will
dubs.
say, with a definitive, there are 2 full moons in the sky, and he's still a human. He's not a werewolf.
Hmm.
Maybe I just have ultimate control.
Yeah, we just don't know how long it takes to turn.
Yeah, maybe I have like complete control of it.
Maybe he's just that guy.
No, I was just like, I turn into a bigger person, Addie turns into a dragon. We were just wondering if you part of the club and turned into things.
Right. How
cool
did
would
you
it be if
how
you
did you
were
find that out though?
glances at Addie.
I am smiling, but I'm like looking at a tree. I'm still pretending like I'm not.
just right beside you, pointedly staring somewhere else. Kicks rocks.
Of it, other than like that.
Can I insight his confession as a werewolf?
Huh?
Sorry, Dev. What did you say? I didn't realize you were talking.
Oh no. Look, all I know is that you seem to disappear every night, but there's one way to prove it. I pull out a dagger and I hand it to him. Go ahead and touch the blade.
I thought you were gonna stab me just now. I was like, please don't do that.
Whoa, we don't stab
No.
friends.
No.
Oh,
Stormlord, no, I'm not gonna do that.
No, alright. You want me to touch the blade?
Yeah.
Right. He touches the blade.
everybody's holding their breath.
And as the silvered dagger touches your skin, nothing seems to happen.
Hey, you do realize that's not always like a thing, right?
For lycanthropes, it is.
Well, I mean, as far as you would have to stab me with it,
Are you
But
saying I
please-
need to stab you?
but I would prefer you not actually stab me. I'm just saying, you know.
What if he just stabbed you just a little, like a little prick?
I think I'm all right. I think I'm okay.
Can I just say, as
Why are you walking away?
Stabbed
Why?
so many times. There is no such thing as a light stabbing.
Like, prick.
It's bad every time.
Until such time you prove me otherwise, I don't believe you're lycanthrope. But, you know, that's fine.
I can't
Right.
tell if you're trying to prove to us that you're not a werewolf anymore, or if you are a werewolf at this point with the way you act. But
Why the fuck why are we jumping to werewolf from him looking at the moon? Did I
I
like,
don't know.
How cool would it be if he was a werewolf?
Right?
are you
It would
just
be
trying
very
to
impressive.
manifest something at this point?
Look, I'm just trying.
I don't even know anything actually.
Towards
trying
you
to
just
figure
want
out-
I'm just here.
I don't know a single thing.
I don't know a single thing.
towards you
I'm just trying to
want
figure out. Oh, go
be
ahead.
towards you just want to be a big werewolf.
What?
You sweet, simple man. I'd have thought, leave the thinking to the rest of us. You're just there to look pretty.
I'm just trying to figure out how Tor came to that conclusion and found that out.
I don't think it's Tor that shocks me. I think there's another individual involved in this situation that I find
I'm
surprising.
still looking at a tree.
I'm
Still looking at the tree.
I am staring at you in a way that it's like you feel his eyes boring into the side of your head.
No, it was definitely all me. I figured it out. I sluiced it out for myself because I'm a good
Well,
detective.
You sleeped it out. What
Make
was
a
your
Sleep it
deception
out.
check.
I nod sagely.
Yep.
I can't wait for this to be a nat fucking 20.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Character sheet load.
Oh, please be in that one.
There it
Oh,
Crying.
is. He's
Hey,
smiling
remember-
as he says that.
Do I even need to check?
Viewers.
No, you're good.
I've never rolled good on. Like it's so good how bad I roll on persuasion and deception.
it's so
Hey, look,
funny.
You're
think
like
it-
me with the tackles when it comes to that stuff. So
I
Who
think
are
Montel
you?
will look at Adelaide at that point. At least at that point, I think he'll look at Adelaide.
Yeah.
Like
I
everyone
look at
else
you.
is looking
My
at
little
Adelaide.
leveling.
I mean,
Tor does like the Thor thing where he just goes into their vision from the
And
side.
my axe.
Yeah, but-
Give it a little wave.
yeah,
Martel.
hey. Huh?
sorry. Please continue. First.
Oh no, I was just mostly trying to figure out how you figured that out, Adelaide, Miss Adelaide.
Well, do you have a dog?
What the fuck?
No.
I rub my face, like very pensively, and then I turn and look at the tree.
I'm gonna be quite frank. I don't quite understand the correlation here.
What?
I've seen a lot of people with dogs. I ain't seen a lot of vampires.
I don't understand.
Werewolves.
Miss Adelaide told me while we were still in Balin's post that she heard barking coming from your room, and because she's, as you know, a much lighter sleeper than the rest of us.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand. Well, you got my secret then. You are absolutely right. I didn't want to harm new friends. And so what I end up doing is locking myself in my tent. By myself. And apparently you heard me having a nightmare, maybe, I guess. I don't know. But if you heard
Right.
barking,
You make a deception check.
Everybody falls in.
Everybody!
Everybody's deception check.
Everybody deceive!
Highest roll is the werewolf.
Everybody.
It's just
This roll is the actual
It's just the
Yeah.
Office finger guns meme.
Yeah,
There's
literally.
been a murder.
I'm going down for
Well,
this.
there's something serious going on in the sky.
Can I try to roll insight against that?
Yeah, and you all can.
I would also like to roll.
I
Do I get
literally
advantage
can't
to
beat
use the
it.
dagger?
So
Fuck.
I will also burn numbers on this bad boy.
I'm also. I just can't. I'm also gonna put a D12 on this because I just can't.
I'm just gonna I can't beat that, so I'm just gonna insight the tree Addy keeps staring at.
While all of this
Suspicious
is going, while all of this is going on, Bubdub's just gonna be sitting in the corner building his frog right now because there is chaos afoot and he does not wish to be involved.
Yeah,
you go ahead?
August is also now looking at the tree, but they're expecting to like hear it start talking at some point.
The tree is the werewolf.
It says fucking werewolf! That's what it says.
Do I have advantage on this insight since I used the dagger?
Roll me D100. Call high or low because it's pretty edge case. But I'll give it to you
yeah,
if you get it.
He's edgy.
He's so
Fine.
high.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Nope. It's me. I should have known to go low.
Devin, you should have chosen low.
Yeah.
You know.
Am I allowed to use guidance on this?
No, because you weren't like.
Actively, yeah. Gotcha. All right. Jesus
I,
Christ.
I was gonna say if you could
You
use
can use my
guidance-
inspiration.
There we go.
I feel so
Okay.
bad you guys are using all this inspiration for this.
Why are you
stuff.
doing
What
this?
do you want me to know?
I'm okay with it.
This is worth it.
This
is
is
where
worth
it matters.
worth it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Adelaide and Roke can tell something's up. But again, you know he's not a werewolf.
Beat it. I got 16 and a 7. That's 23.
yeah,
You got
23.
something too. I didn't check yours. That's on me.
Okay. No, you're all good. I was just making sure I'm bad at math.
Look, Martel, I'm not sure what exactly you're trying to hide. I'll just put it this way for this group. I gesture to Adelaide. Ancient alien, 2,000 years old, lived in a flying city. We didn't know that. Gestures to myself, son of the person who personally is the author of some of our pain. Gestures over to Beetle. A literal walking dead man upon meeting him.
I throw a
And we
rock at
didn't
his
know
head.
that he was a cow person.
There's a
Damn.
rocket goes sailing by your ear. Shut the fuck up!
I mean, it's true.
Quit telling other people's stories. Damn. So courteous is what it is.
That is very interesting. And yes, I was actually joking. Of course, I'm not a werewolf.
But you do
Yeah,
lock
what
yourself
was that?
away. That was not a lie.
That was not a lie. All right, I'm gonna be honest with everyone here, since this has been a thing that has come up multiple times now, as far as
also
why I
swear.
don't sleep with y'all, which only seemed to be a problem once you came along. Like, looks at Adelaide.
I cross my arms defensively.
Steers at tree.
He holds out a finger. It's just one finger. And then he said, "There's only one of me." And then he starts counting to each person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of you. Now, out of the 6 of you, only 2 of you have been pretty nice to me. Some have threatened me consistently. Some have been a little shady with me. Some, I don't even know why you're angry with me. He kind of looks at Lawrence.
Don't take it personal. I'm angry with everybody.
So here's the thing. We're going to a place where if I am killed and buried alive, no one will know where I am. And
Buried
I'd
alive?
rather
Wait.
make sure that my eyes are open when I'm around most
Hey.
of y'all.
How do you get killed and then buried alive? Actually,
You did
wait.
it.
Don't answer that, because that happened to me. Never mind. Never mind.
So to
Figured
be
it out.
honest, that's kind of the reason. It's not personal to any of y'all, but I don't really want to sleep next to people who have threatened me, if you get me.
I get that. I actually did that for a good long while here too.
I feel like you're holding out, but if you're not willing to share, that's your prerogative. Just so long as it's not something that's going to affect us. Is it going to affect us?
No.
I mean, I've done nothing but help y'all so far. I don't have any reason to not.
If that's the case, then that's fine, as long as it continues to not affect us. I don't think we care enough for it to be a problem, or at least I don't.
He kind of looks at Adelaide. Is that a decent enough answer for you?
I place one hand on each of his shoulders and I
Kiss him.
say, absolutely not. But
That's my girl.
I understand your reservation. And I am sorry for any hostility you may have felt. I just am not used to the idea of someone not wanting to sleep with us. I shrug.
I mean,
I
I
let him go.
just,
I
I
was
will
taking a
say
sip of tea and I just spew it. What? What did she say?
Yeah.
It's fine. She's just the coordinator of the slumber parties.
Period.
Adelaide is a swinger, confirmed.
Confirmed.
2,000 years with that husband? Yeah.
Honest to fucking God, if you're alive for 2,000 years and you don't test the waters a little bit, like, you're just stupid. Like,
Do you
what are
accept my
doing?
apology?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I didn't take it personally.
Very good. Very good.
Would you accept mine if I say I'm sorry if I seem shady?
Well, considering you didn't actually apologize, you just hypothesized on apologizing. When you deliver a proper one, I will accept it, yes.
Alright, that's good. I just wanted to know whenever I do end up apologizing.
Right.
You're prepping for it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
will
prepping
be
for it.
earnestly at the edge of my seat waiting.
Marcel, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
If you met someone just like you, can you honestly say you would trust them?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I could trust that they will be exactly as I am.
That's not the same thing, and you know it. But
So
I think you answered my question. I
The
certainly
enemy of
trust
my
you to be
enemy is
exactly
still
what
my
you
enemy.
are.
He winks at that.
Hey!
I turned out
Anyway.
on you, right. It is unusual people don't want to sleep with us.
What the fuck? Why do you all keep saying it like that?
I look at the tree.
Why are you making eyes at that tree?
Martel
What are you
also
doing
looks at the
that?
tree at this point.
Does that tree look large enough to transport via plants from? At this point, did Addie will that into existence?
Denny hates us.
It
He's always
is.
hated us. That's nothing new.
Have we slept yet?
No.
I mean, he's actually not
Sorry,
slept
boss.
Together.
Sorry, boss.
No, you
I would
walked
like
in the
to.
tent after seeing moon stuff, and then did all this.
Yep.
Just as broadly, this.
I'd like to actually walk away from this and approach Bub Dub.
Yes. Bubdub is in the corner building his frog again because the frog was exploded by the nightmare. That was the white dragon.
I pick up a bolt and I hand it to him that I
Just
can
like
see
what?
is nearby. So I'm not sure if you've seen the moon, sir, recently.
Bubdub pokes his head out of the tent briefly. Looks into the sky. I'm assuming I see the picture on the side.
Yeah, it's a little different. The white moon looks just like the white moon does in that, but it's the red moon's closer, so the red moon appears bigger.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's like the white moon was put behind the red one, that's why it's been missing.
Okay. I look back over to Adelaide. It looks slightly concerning.
Right, yes. I did want to check in because I know you had some type of feelings about having to do what you did to save most of my people.
Was that one of the memories I gave up?
No.
I thought it was. I thought I gave up a memory for one of the cards.
It for sure wasn't that one.
Okay.
We've all given
You
up that
gave
memory
up-
too, I guess.
I think you gave up all the people that you heard screaming after, not necessarily that you drove the moon.
Okay. My bad. Thank
They're
you.
going to
It was something
sleep.
related to that. I knew that much.
Yeah.
So I don't like seeing the destruction. I don't like seeing what's going on up there. I want to make things whole again. whatever the outcome is at the end of this, I think we need to make that whole again.
Yeah. Right. Do you
If
think that? No, you go.
I was gonna say, if I peek my head out again, and I put my goggles on like the zoom function, do I see anything else, or is that just kind of?
No. I mean, it's pretty big, so you can see pretty much everything. I mean, I guess
Got
you can definitely tell now that like the crater is kind of perfectly round, as it would be if it got hit. You know, if the moons hit each other, which is what happened. But
Fair enough.
It didn't work because you didn't say enhance.
God damn.
God damn it.
Fucking got him.
I'll poke my head back in. I know that they made contact based on what that looks like.
They did make contact. All right.
Something doesn't feel right though. I feel like this would have more of an impact on what's going on down here.
Yeah. I was going to ask if you had any, I guess, feelings or intuitive ideas from that incredibly large frog brain of yours.
What are the vibes, Dennis?
She's flirting with you. She's a swinger.
No.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Have I gotten any interesting vibes since we hit the?
no noticeable changes or anything. I will say this is the first time in the few weeks that you've been back planetside that Katha has emerged from behind Rudis, though.
Gotcha. Nothing yet, however. With this being the first time we see Katha, I think we should probably be weary of things changing.
Really?
Yes, weary.
I loved that. Thank you.
I have a vocabulary. Okay.
Really?
Pretty frog here, milady.
She is going to nod sagely and then look around at the tree again and then turn and go to bed before Denny stabs me in the chest.
You're fine.
Actually, I was hoping to flag you down before you went to bed.
Yeah,
because
I
I
don't-
want Denny to stab me in
I
the
don't
chest.
care that you are up and stuff. Like, play the game, RP. That's the good part of the game.
So back to the werewolf theory.
Anyway, I mean, that-
Yeah, you can catch me on the way to the room.
he kind of like flags her down and waves her over to where he's standing, like looking out over the lake, having a smoke. Do you go over?
Yeah, of course.
Inside the tent, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, she slays.
Fucking names. Tired of your bullshit. He just kind of lets her walk on her own pace and waits a good long moment before he just kind of goes, "You all right?"
Are you?
As I'll ever be. Are you sure? And he kind of glances up at the sky, because all things considered, I don't think I'd be all right.
Yes. No, that is very concerning.
Yeah.
I'm putting it in a box, and the box in a warehouse, and the warehouse is titled Things to Deal With Later.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the problem with that packing method is eventually there's too many boxes and then they all fall over at once.
Correct. But recently I got to take all of those boxes and pound them into my ex-husband's skull. So I'm pretty free. Warehouse is pretty empty right now. We're doing all right.
He kind of nods with like a, yeah, fair enough expression on his face. I can respect that. going on? Sorry.
Are you alright?
Why do you ask?
You seem awfully melancholy.
Hmm. It's crazy how a moon, of all things, can cause so much tragedy. Seems almost silly, in a way. I mean, heck. Just being born under it, they go after you your whole life, and now it's done that.
Hmm. I mean, there's not much that you can do, I suppose.
I think there's... Yeah, you're right.
I think, for what it's worth, though, you are much more than the sum of your parts, especially considering most of those parts have been, what's the right word? Necrotized? Necrotized? You get it.
I think the first
Necrosis.
one was accurate.
Thank you!
Wild way to put that, to be quite frank, but okay.
Is it not true?
Yeah, it's pretty true.
Right. I'll sit down next to him and I'll like wave away some of the smoke, and I've got like a look on my face of like ew.
He notices you wave it, and he gets this expression like he's thinking really hard about something for a second before he just turns and stubs the cigarette out in the snow. Sorry.
It's alright. Do you want to speak to Mia with me? I haven't called in yet.
Really?
Of course.
I'd love that.
Yeah, and I'll just take the next like 10, 15, 20 minutes to call in with Mia and like let Beetle chat with her and stuff.
Hell yeah.
What's up, Squirt?
Alrighty. Anything else before you guys go to bed?
Stab Martel with the silver dagger. No.
Oh no!
He dies. He turns into a werewolf.
Yay!
No, Martel just says, "Have a good night, everyone.
Not Martel.
Sleep
Where you
well."
going?
He just leaves. He just...
You know, you catch more flies with honey.
You say we should get some dog kibble?
Oh, God. I'm going to bed. Good night. he just gives Adelaide an appreciative pat on the shoulder and goes walks away in visible disgust.
Well, Roke, the truth eludes us evermore. Perhaps one day we'll figure out this mystery.
I think that his secret happens at night, and I think he's about to spend a lot of nights alone with us. So I think that it's only a matter of time. Or maybe it's not important, and we're making a mountain out of a molehill, like whatever expression you want to use.
I think the mountain has become quite large for my liking.
Let's have a good night. Oh,
I have an idea.
I'll hear it out at least.
I have an idea. There's a spell that I know that I have prepared for today. It is a spell that they call augury. Have you heard of such a thing?
I have.
Super small.
I have a spell that I learned at one point for an interrogation.
Oh,
Yeah, it's called Zone of Truth, but I think that's
you've
more
had
of a
that the whole
limited background.
time.
I've been here the whole time.
Seems a
You
little
have to be
hostile
shitting my
me.
dick, bro.
What?
Actually say that.
Here's the problem with it. No deliberate lies can be said, which would do some things, but it doesn't extract truth. So long as somebody is
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we could between the six of us, we could maybe. Anyway, it doesn't matter, right? Because we're doing the honey thing, But I did want to check. I'd like to pull out the silver mirror that I use for scrying. I know it's not like listed as one of the things, but I think it works anyway, regardless. And I look in the mirror. I say magic mirror. I'm so serious. Magic mirror. Is there a danger to Martel venturing with us? I'm gonna drop the spell for you, Danny, just in case.
Is it augury? Yeah.
Yeah. It's Oogie Boogie.
Yeah.
It's Oogie Boogie. Wow, the Oogie Boogie. Wow.
I mean, wheel and woe.
You shake the mirror like one of those apples. Like, give it a second.
You didn't ask
And
like
for
a
uncertain
specific
translator.
enough question.
I said, is he pretty much gonna put us in danger? Is there a danger for him traveling with us?
I mean, yeah, wheel and woe. Like both yes and no. But like there's
Okay,
danger
well-
for any of you traveling with you guys. So like
If that's how we're gonna interpret it all.
no, it
Perhaps
makes
ask-
sense on the back end, I promise you. I'm not monkey spawning this.
Okay. I love that applause. Thank you.
Perhaps ask if he's something other than human.
Right. Okay, I got this now. I shake them. Wait, does it have
Shake
a
the
burn time?
mirror.
It has a 25% chance for each casting. So you get to roll
Okay.
a d20 if it's under a 5.
Okay.
5 or under, no worky.
Okay.
5 or under, no work.
It might lie to us. And I don't think that we know if it lies to us.
Oh, I make this roll in secret. Disregard.
Yeah, this is on you, Chino.
Yeah.
Well, we can always try it again tomorrow, but
You're right.
might as well ask the
Yeah.
question now.
I'd rather spend it on this than a healing word. I put it away.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
let's absolutely go to bed knowing that this person.
Oh fuck! Hi, Bob Dub.
I'm still awake. I'm just sitting in the. You just see him. He's like head out of the water and only his head, just sitting on the back of Plop that has somehow
my God.
miraculously been rebuilt in an hour.
That was quick.
Here's my
Bob Dub
heater
just
now
hand
too.
drills you.
you see Plop slightly glowing, just heating
Oh,
him.
shit.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
That's nice.
Okay, I have made my roll.
Oh no.
So what was the question you asked?
Is
I
it-
mean, so you have to really ask it like a specific course of action within the next 30 minutes. So it can't be like, is he a not human? You know what I mean?
Is he not human in the next day?
He's a werewolf.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
You are my dad. You're my dad.
Thoughts, Rokus? Perhaps we should just go to bed.
You could ask if he has predatory instincts. I don't know.
What a asking my mirror that.
So like,
Well, you were
again,
afraid that you wanted
Earmuffs
to-
the mirror.
Yeah, it's
I
a very
look into my own
unfair. I
eyes
don't
and
know.
say,
It's a 30-minute look ahead in time. That seems
it's
daunting.
a second level spell, y'all.
Yeah, I know. I'm being in character right now.
Oh, fair.
I don't know shit.
You know, you should ask the mirror. You should ask the mirror if he's going to attack you in the next 30 minutes.
Well, I know that he's not.
Do you?
Yeah. Do you? Rogue?
Fireball. Fireball.
Fireball. I'm just saying, what if Vinny rolled under
I saw-
the 5?
Yes.
Just be a funny answer.
I saw the way that he was attacking the ship, and frankly, if he's just going to talk at me, I think I'll be okay.
You have experienced that for centuries.
Indeed. My favorite was when he asked the ship to sail.
Sail, burn.
Sail. All right. You know what? We're going to think of something over the next few days, Rogue. I'm sure of it. We need to, what's the right word? Circle back. Need to brainstorm. Right. CC me in correspondence. I'm backing out of the room, by the way.
Good night. Why are you backing out?
We were
There's only one
outside.
room.
I mean,
don't know where I am.
It's a big yurt, essentially. So
All right.
Oh,
Yurt.
you're.
Stop.
Roke is just taking off his armor to go to sleep.
I-
hell.
I'm walking
Roke was
backwards,
not
and then
keeping
I-
his armor because we're in a safe place.
I walk backwards, and then I take another 3 steps, and I pretty much roll over to Tor. I just like drop to the ground.
What is
Actually-
happening tonight?
I'd like to think he's like dead asleep, but he still just instinctively lifts his
Instinctually,
arm
yeah,
up for you to roll
cuddles,
in.
yeah.
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 You know, Denny, I actually forgot something. Everyone else was described this. Adelaide wasn't. I don't know what her, she's been around forever. About the red crimson ring that's around his that he wears on like a chain
Hello?
around his neck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a silver
I
chain
turn
and a
around-
red crimson ring.
I think you did
I
say
hop
it
out of
when
bed.
we introduced the
Not-
characters.
Yeah, but
Have a
she
finger.
she wasn't there
No,
at
no,
the
no,
time.
like when she did show back up.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, I think
Oh.
so. Because I
Oh,
remember you
okay.
saying it again. Regardless,
then-
yeah, he's got a
yeah,
ring
yeah.
on a necklace.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
it.
I roll out of bed as if I've just learned something from mysterious voices in my head.
Or just
No, I'm
reaches
kidding, I
out,
go to sleep.
pulls you back in, go to sleep.
Alrighty.
Pretty.
You guys are woken up real fucking early
Oh,
by
Got it.
Clegg. Wake up. It's a long trek.
I'm going to commit an act of violence if I don't get another 30.
That won't go well here.
Good morning, Clegg. How are you?
Good morning, Bub Dub. I am doing fine.
Perfect.
I love this guy. He rocks.
All right. How far are you guiding us out of the sanctuary?
I will get you to the cave that gets you to the crash site.
Oh,
How far from the crash? How far from the crash site is that?
He shrugs.
Okay,
We don't go there.
I understand.
You're a peach, Clegg. You're a peach.
Is there anything else we should be wary of outside of the giant fucking dragon?
There's a big old lava river you gotta cross.
We
I'm
can manage
sorry?
that.
we already knew.
Oh
that.
yeah, I saw
We
that.
knew about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew about that. Never mind. Sorry, I'm still waking up.
Any hot tips?
The lava river.
Okay.
Jump far, and then he walks away.
I nod.
Man, a few words.
I
What
like him.
wisdoms we may learn.
When we took a look at it, it wasn't just a river of pure lava. I remember at least seeing some rocks floating on it, but I don't know what section we'll come across if that's going to be the case.
Right.
We have a tour. We're all throwing size.
Are we?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Are
I'm
we
sure
sure about that?
Most of us
Yeah.
are.
Bub Dub
is-
just sits back on the frog and just like kicks his legs back. Some of us are.
Hmm. I'll figure something out, I guess. Y'all have fun.
Bub Dub's ready to make his fastball special debut.
Yeah.
You're also throwing
It'd be
size.
funny,
It's
yeah. It'd be
okay.
funny if Beetle's the first fastball special, though.
Just 400 pounds of furball coming right at you.
I do poison damage, just as a
Oh.
reminder.
Alrighty. So you guys wake up, gather your things, find Clegg. He leads you back into the cave system that you popped out of. That seems to be the one way in and out of this place, unless you can fly over the mountains. Where you guys came from, he branches off into a different direction. And you guys follow him for a couple hours. Every now and again, there'll be a path along a mountain, but then you go back into the caves. And you eventually are led down to here. You guys pull yourselves out at the bottom.
Albert.
Where am I?
Not Triagog. Goodbye.
Realistically, if you stood this close to lava, you'd be melting.
Let's ain't realistically,
Magic.
CJ.
Not
We're literally in
Chris.
snow,
If you
bro.
drop a, if
Welcome
you
to the
drop a ring
imaginary
on it,
world of
it
Dungeons and
solidifies and
Dragons.
then the ring falls.
Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah. All right. Clegg looks at you guys. See you on the other side, and then he jumps across.
What the?
Holy
He has
shit.
Holy
an
shit,
80
Clegg, that's like...
foot jump. Holy
Did it look like he did anything magical, or was that just straight like leg
He's got
strength?
it was a 55-foot jump, and he's got some magic boots on. You can tell. They're fancy.
Perfect.
I applaud.
Actually, no, he doesn't have magic boots on. He's a Bumble. Bumbles bounce.
That is true.
Wait,
What a callback.
I was about to. That's from fucking.
Claymation
Oh,
Santa Claus movie.
oh my god.
It's no. Well, like there is like the magic item that lets you jump
Bumbles
further, but like
bounce.
it's Yeti stuff.
He's Mr. 50 below. Ba-da-ba-da.
Bub Dub kind of looks around. I can work people over if we need to.
He just leans on this dead tree and watches.
How close could we get to the lava?
You can get right up to it. It's like weirdly cold here. There's
Like to
crazy
here?
weird magic going on. Like
Got it.
What if
So
I
I could
cut
get-
down a tree, put it down to run across?
Martel's gonna take out a card and toss it across to the other side. And use shuffling stride and appear on the other side. And then he just walks. He waits.
Clegg golf
Right.
claps.
Tor just walks up. Taurus will just walk up to this lowest part and then just cast. He will
Throw.
reach down into his little moon buckle and cast Sleet Storm on the lava and try to harden it, so we can walk across.
Ooh.
You think that'll work?
Make an Arcana
Ooh.
check. You got to beat a
Yeehaw.
16.
Can I guide him?
No.
All right.
Damn.
The sleet storm is like raining down on this, but it is not staying cold enough for long enough to make any lasting effect.
Okay.
How far can everybody jump? This is an actual question.
Not far. A little bit.
Can you only jump your strength score?
Unless you got like weird magic.
So my strength score is 12, so I can jump 12
Oh,
feet.
guys.
I can
Yes.
I can
Let me
throw
stop-
everybody
what am I
30
doing?
feet.
I don't, guys. We can. I have something that we can just do.
Don't you have
I-
that flying
Tor
potion?
can- If
I-
Tor
I
can
tried
throw some of
literally
us,
have-
I can push
Plus-
us another
that-
15 feet apiece
Plus,
with
I can,
something. Go
if
ahead.
you don't mind a little bit of heat, I can just cast Water Walk on everybody, and we can just walk across the lava.
Are we gonna
There's
take damage?
Would that work without our
that sounds
feet
like
literally disintegrating?
It
yeah.
does work, but you would still take the
Oh!
damage.
It
problem.
does.
Uh,
All right, it's in the spell, so
I
that
had to
rocks!
reread the spell because I was
Oh.
like, wait, it says you can just walk across lava? Fuck.
it's in the spell.
Well, it
Oh,
says
wow.
you still
Yeah!
take damage from the heat, but
Oh, does it say that?
As
oh,
if,
you
as
can,
if
yeah.
no,
Oh,
it's
okay.
as if it was harmless,
No,
solid
it
ground.
does say it.
keep reading. Keep
Yeah,
reading.
keep reading.
Mountain lava
Okay,
can
can still take damage from the heat.
So
Okay.
you guys would take an amount of damage. I would probably base that on an acrobatics or athletics check.
Tor, you said you can
I
throw
could-
some of us. I can
yeah, I can
push us
throw- I
a
can-
little further.
I can throw everybody 30 feet, so you don't have to cross half the.
Yeah, that's
I'm
only
half the
half the
distance.
damage. We'll be fine.
30 feet. I can. What is
Still not far
check?
enough.
This pushes people an additional 15. If people. I can also thunderstep some people across, but
Well,
only
so that
really-
lasts for a minute if you want to cast it, right? So
yeah. So I can definitely if you
so
throw and
if you
I
throw
do
behind
that.
me, yeah, I can throw into
Yeah.
the wind for an extra length, maybe.
Yeah, an extra 15 feet. And people like Adelaide could then teleport. I don't know about the rest because your 30 plus my 15 only makes it 45. So there's still going to be a rough landing unless somebody's there to do some catching stuff.
Oh,
Are
what
you
do you
saying
make
that
saves?
Thor wants to stand in the lava?
No, I would have to make no.
because he would be behind the gust.
Oh no! I could hypothetically, I could
It's
stand.
10 feet wide, so you can stand right beside me, and then
Yeah, I can stand right beside him and do that with,
Well,
without pushing him in.
I appreciate the effort, but
There's-
don't think I'm exactly
Hang on.
tossable. So
you're tossing.
I'll see y'all on the other side. And he just disappears, and he takes a step and vanishes. And as he finishes the step, he reappears on the other side, and the little jackalope flies over top to land on his shoulder.
I don't suppose you still had Dimension Door, did you?
No.
Okay.
Consider
Okay.
getting it back though.
Hey, Rogue,
I
don't you
actually-
have a magical like boat or something with lava?
Boat's
A
made out of
Destroy
folding
it?
boat. The lava would destroy it. Yes.
boat is paper.
All right, that's all I got.
Here's the thing. Let's see. How does Vortex Warp work?
I can get one, depending on how many times I can cast it, I can do one person at a time.
If,
Uh,
if needed, I could always turn into a and then just woo, and then
you could turn into perhaps a large bird, flies across.
yes, I can. I can indeed, or a dragon, as we know. But obviously, I can only do that once before it becomes quite taxing. So if we wanted to use it now instead of using spell allocation, then we can. But I don't want anyone to get hurt.
Yeah, that's part of my issue. These other plays seem to involve somebody probably getting hurt. I can. Well, how many would I need to get across? I'd have to get myself across too, which would be a problem. Well,
Technically, I count as two, by the way, because I have
yeah, you
blop.
count as two. You could vortex warp, plop across. I could hypothetically push somebody further, an additional 20 feet with just kinetic thunder. Adelaide could teleport. I could push myself 30 feet with it. Or actually, if Tor rages and Bubdub sends Plop across and Adelaide teleports mid-air across, I can use Kinetic Thunder to get August or across, and then Tor finishes raging. I thunderstep the both of us across.
Would like it.
You lost me. What do I need to do?
Also,
Yeah, that's a lot of words.
also, if y'all want, there's a bunch of rocks all the way up there. It might be a little, it might be a problem, but you could probably get across.
That is a
That way.
lava waterfall.
That is a lava waterfall. Never mind, they're not rocks. It's a little too far for me. I'll just stay quiet.
Or something?
I'll stay
Alright.
quiet over here.
Basically, Tor, you get big and you start throwing people across. Bubdub moves Plop across. I help move August and Bubdub himself. You throw Adelaide and she teleports the rest of the way with her Starlight Step. You finish being angry, and then I get the both of us across.
Finish me.
Do I have to be angry to throw people?
Yes.
Read the thing.
Oh yeah.
You've got like 4 or 5
do.
rages, right?
Yeah, I do. Or you can just punch me every time.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I will punch you each time if you want.
This is
It's like just the most gym bro moment where they like slap each other before they do
I'm
a
gonna be
set.
punching you in the
Velo
abdomen.
slaps. Whack.
Maybe
Yeah,
you should
just
remember
whack.
in this moment that he punched an avatar of death to death.
Yeah, but I've got some control
You
over
think
that.
I'm not stronger than an avatar of death? Come on.
Oh, you're right. That's
If
my
if
I'm
Roke
blushing.
if Roke could kill an avatar of death, then come on. I'm okay.
Damn, that's actually crazy.
He pumps out all his smites on each slap.
Yeah, he does a smite.
I can
Like,
also
but-
teleport halfway
level
across.
slice.
So
Yeah,
I could
so-
just get thrown and be fine.
Yeah, so
Um,
you and Adelaide can both teleport, so I can
um,
get y'all halfway there.
I put my hand up.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I can also, I look at the tree nearby, and then I point at another tree that I assume is quite similar to the other trees across
God
the
damn
way.
it.
I also look at the tree.
To
thinking,
be fair, we
"Fuck."
haven't seen Addie do this yet. So
No, she's
I'm just
done it-
pointing at the trees like a crazy person.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at them.
I think
waited
even
to
you've
tell
only
us.
done it once, and that was to go find them.
What are you talking about?
Watch this. I cast Tree Strike.
Hey, okay, you guys have like 10 seconds to get through.
Go,
So,
go, 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 go!
Jesus Christ.
We're just
teleport
running?
back, I assume? Or tree
Go into
stride
the
is only
tree!
you.
We're platform 9 3/4ing a tree.
Oh, it's a minute. It's a minute.
Oh.
I lied. But yeah.
Okay,
Tree stride is
well-
only
Oh
you.
yeah, tree stride is different than
Yeah.
transport via plants.
That's just you. I thought that was transfer
Oh.
via plants.
Me too. I have that though. I didn't prepare it, unfortunately. I did prepare this.
You just like,
Uh,
watch this, guys, and then you're out.
Okay, you
Oh,
only need
fuck.
that?
Roll spell.
Actually, I'm gonna save you your 5th level spell slot. The trees on the other side are dead.
Oh, fuck, they're dead.
And
That was close.
Roke, August, and Tor notice they kind of look like trees that have been in the Savalier Wood.
Oh!
Oh.
What that is.
Oh.
Yeah, so this place is cursed by the same arcane, well, miasma,
Yeah.
essentially. All right, Tor, are you
Old
ready?
Magic. Yep. Time to start yeeting.
All right, what's happening? What's the plan?
So I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna throw August and Addie across so that they can use their little 30-foot teleports
okay,
to then go across the other side. So I get them halfway. They can go the rest.
perfect.
Then I guess
Bubdub
it's
Is
Bubdub
gonna
Water
also be
Walk.
thrown. I'm gonna shove him with kinetic thunder. I'm then gonna wait till Tor finishes raging so that I can thunderstep the both of us across.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
Uh,
vortex warp plop.
Me when
Across.
presented with a simple puzzle that I must overcomplicate to the max.
That's all right. All right. All right. Yeah, that spell's very sick.
That's sick. Not in this
Yeah.
situation. However,
Druids have the coolest spell list.
When Jen
Literally.
finally reads the druid spell list.
please let me live my life.
All right.
I support you no matter what.
We're
you're
gonna do this
doing.
one by one. Tor
you.
rages.
Yes.
So
Tor big
Yes.
now.
then you
And-
pick a person and throw them.
Yep.
Yes.
Who are you throwing?
And Dev's. Oh, I'm gonna throw August first.
August, you're flying.
Okay. I'm flying. Am I just like in the middle?
You get 30
Yeah,
feet.
I can G
so-
30 feet. And I'm actually, since I'm raging, I have I don't know if you want to count the 10-foot
to
range I
there.
have as an extra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll use my. Can I be like here so that I'm not in the dead center because of the smoke?
Yeah. I can throw here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you
can
can
throw
throw
from
from
there.
there. Yeah.
Okay, because then I'll just use my cloak to teleport the other 30 feet.
Perfect. All right.
Nice.
You're done. Now, Roke's gonna slap Tor. Roll an attack. please.
On his ass.
And I will also be right back.
Does he even prevent me from attacking? Okay.
There we go.
There you go.
Why is this like when he's a willing target?
So, go and roll damage.
No
It's
radiant.
not the radiant. It's not the
holding
radiant.
that
You do
in.
take 6.
Comes
You
3.
don't
Wait.
take 6. You do
3.
take 6. Wait. Oh yeah. I'd say you take 2. Because the plus. What's the plus 1 for?
What do you mean?
You have 22.
It's
You do
a-
have 22 strength. I forgot you had 22 strength. We're good. We're here. We're done.
You have 22 strength?
I've got 21 strength.
Brooke is so ripped, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
then it
no.
would be 5 because
Tor's in the
I
party.
It's
can-
1 plus your strength modifier.
oh,
Because
I'm an
you have
idiot.
10.
Oh, right.
I thought it
yeah,
was
that's
just
true.
your strength modifier. As someone who's only ever played characters with 8 strength. All right. Yeah. So you take 3 damage to her, and next up's Adelaide toss. I think. Right? Maybe.
Yes.
Alright.
Yep.
Yeet.
I do nothing. I hit the lava like splat.
Oh no!
I dive in.
That's so much damage. I
Immediately.
beg of you, please don't do that. I know we're gonna have a little
Really
silly
sit
little
down.
goofy night, but that's a probable death.
It's
I
10
am going
10
to
fire.
starlight at the middle and try and hit the other side if that's cool.
Yeah, you're good. You are fine. All right, now we got another slap. You can make these advantage if you want. Because he is a willing participant.
Double nat ones incoming.
Yeah.
Crit, crit,
And
crit.
just we get the temp HP from
Yeah.
CJ too.
Ah!
Nice.
I
Love it.
turned level smite.
Nice.
Yeah, everyone
So,
everyone should
it's-
have 10 temp HP
Yeah,
except
there's-
for Martel.
There's no dice, so
I don't-
it's just 6.
Yeah.
I don't actually, but I want to
Yeah.
see what it looks like because this is rare for me. So
Okay.
You're like, I just want to roll it
What
because
the fuck?
It's a hand slap. All right, so you'll take 3 more damage to her, and
Yep.
next up is a bubbles toss.
Bubble
Bubbles
sauce?
toss.
because I'm so small.
Bubble
Can you
toss.
throw me further? Is that a thing?
Festival special.
Roll an athletics
we're-
check. The DC is going to be high. You also roll an acrobatics check. The DC is a little lower.
Just see how far. Okay.
He's asking for a little finagling of the rule. I'm making you roll for it.
I'm
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
if
like,
if
this
I don't,
is-
if we don't have to waste resources, just
Yeah.
throw me a little bit further.
Yeah. Okay. Well, because I'm raging, I get advantage on athletics checks, right?
Mhm.
Well,
Oh,
well,
Jesus.
shit.
All right.
That was great,
I will.
but-
You get an extra 5 feet.
An extra
that's
5
actually
feet.
all we need because of the push, I think. Because we had measured it out to 55, and then I get the extra 15
Yeah,
from
there you
the
go.
gust of wind.
Instead of the kinetic thunder, we have the gust of wind going. So
Nice.
So
get
how much
15.
is gust of wind?
Well
Gust
done.
of wind is
15.
15. So we moved 50.
Oh fuck. Wait, so
You're
got
gonna,
me
You're
to-
gonna splat on the edge. So you're gonna have to do something.
Right?
Fuck.
As you're scooting through the air, you can tell you're gonna land like just on the lava.
Can I try to reach out to catch him?
You got a whip.
I do have a
Would have
whip.
had to do it before.
Damn it.
Give me a moment. Let me see what Bubdub can cook up
let,
here.
let this man
Fashion
let this man
lesson.
figure this out. I mean, you can just do water walk, like if you want to.
Yeah,
I thought
I
that's what you
know.
were doing
Well,
anyways. But
I debated it, but everybody
It's the
just started getting
principle of
thrown,
magic.
so he said, "Fuck it."
Does that allow you
Ye-
to do anything in this situation?
What'd you say?
Does kinetic jaunt allow you to do anything? Sorry.
No. Kinetic Jaunt would not. I don't believe so.
Just arguing semantics. Would my extra 10 feet of
Wait,
range
could I?
no.
apply?
Could I
to the-
flash
none
of
of this.
genius? Could I flash of genius towards throw?
It wouldn't
And,
make
like-
the DC.
Oh, it wouldn't. Okay, never mind.
Unfortunately, at this point, you are past the range of my kinetic thunder.
It's okay. I'm just trying to see what spells I get.
Yeah, this is Bubdub.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll hit water walk. Fuck
Okay.
it.
I'll take your 22 athletics check, so you're only gonna take 1 fire damage.
Oh, sick.
Wow.
And then you just see Bubdub hit and just be
Hot
like,
foot.
oh shit! And he
Hot
hits
foot,
he
hot
hits
foot.
the lava really quick and just hops off like, so whew, we're good.
Hell yeah.
I kind of turn around and like Pokeball plop. Pokeball plop over and he just appears underneath me. I hop on. What's up, guys?
And
My
we
foot is
need-
still on fire.
Oh, we don't need another
Yeah.
slap because you're just.
Yeah, no, I'm deraging, and then
Yeah.
we're thunder stepping across.
All right. What? Yep. Yep. Got you. All right.
He's in the bathroom.
Hell yeah. All right, you guys are across. Clegg just like walks out from behind the tree clapping.
What the fuck?
I
Ask
swear,
my riddles 3.
if we see a
August also
smaller part
starts
of the
clapping.
river coming up,
There was a smaller part up north, like 5 feet smaller. That's it. But
that
Oh,
would've
perfect, so I
saved-
wouldn't
that
have had
would've
to-
saved. Yeah, would have saved Bubdub a spell slot.
That's fine.
alrighty. I mean, I didn't make this with measurements involved. I just used vibes, to be fair. But yeah. All right. How's your feet there, Frogman?
That's okay. That's okay. Just hot foot.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Though I heard frog legs are good. And he just walks away.
That
That's
is
not
not a funny
fu-
joke
Ooh.
anymore. I've been threatened to be kicked multiple times for not doing that shit again.
Pat's top of Bubdub.
He eyes Lawrence as he goes, yikes, as Lawrence has been one of the people to threaten to cook him
Did I?
very
That sounds
early
like
on in the
something I
campaign.
do. He's definitely
was-
eaten frog legs before. They're probably a delicacy.
You've mentioned that before.
I
You
don't
have
remember it.
you have threatened to cook and eat me once.
He sees you looking at him and he just gives like a big smile and a thumbs up. Albert, what are you doing?
I pull on Roke's thing as you hear Lawrence scream, "Albert, what are you doing?" I think he's going
Oh,
crazy again.
phrasing.
I fear he's not doing well.
Roke's cloak, Nova.
You
Oh, he's
guys follow Clegg for a few more miles.
Like my beloved.
Kind of along this well-worn past the wrong word, but it's definitely carved into the stone by footpaths. And he leads you kind of to this valley where 2 mountains are in front of you, and they kind of meet in the middle.
Secret tunnel.
secret tunnel.
Oh, I love
Wait a
that
minute.
tree.
Are those like? Are those people actually on the map?
Yep.
Are they made out of stone?
They are made out of ice.
Radical. That's
Is
not
half
good.
the tree like singed?
It
Shadow,
is
think.
sickly.
Okay.
Is that just red leaves on the ground and not just snow
Red
covered
blood?
in
Correct.
blood?
It's
Yeah.
not blood. It's not blood.
I
Does
wonder-
this
Can I
look
fly?
like-
my jackalope up to this closest one and kind of give it a look. See, like if I examine this, do I get the sense of like, oh hey, this is just a really nice sculpture?
It
Is
is
this
way
the
too
frigid
detailed to
death?
be a really nice sculpture.
Gulp.
It appears to have been a person at some point.
Does this look like the effects of the frozen thickness that
Albert.
Enoch is affected with?
Yes, it does.
Does it also look like the frozen hobo, or is that unrelated?
What's
That's
the
okay.
frozen? That's unrelated.
Okay.
That was
It
Jack
does-
after he
it
tried to
does-
kill his son at the Overlook.
It does look like your friend, though, Nova.
I'm not thinking about that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh lord.
Please and thank you.
Goddamn. They said no thanks.
Are these like hills that we have to climb? All this here?
You can get by them. I'm not gonna make you roll to climb that shit, but you would have to climb them. Yes.
Oh,
You'll have
okay.
to do physical labor. Don't break a nail.
Well,
I-
spider walk. I just,
Scurries on up.
Please don't make me roll to climb. It's
I
inevitable.
looked at that later, like, that doesn't seem human.
Spider
Oh,
walk,
yeah.
meet
Opens and
spider
shuts my mouth.
monkey, because I'm about to be on your fucking back.
he just uses, uses his feet. He's not like
August.
on all fours or anything.
Oh yeah, I know, but that makes it even more concerning. You
Yeah.
defy the laws of gravity.
If
No,
August could jump on his back
on
though.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if he wants.
I was gonna also say I will also offer piggyback.
Oh.
Not to you. To August.
Oh no. Oh no, I know, but I don't know if August just jumped on Martel's back or waited
It
for
might have.
Lawrence.
Is Clegg coming with us, or is Clegg
No.
staying here?
As you guys climb the first sort of ledge up, Clegg kind of turns back. This is where I must leave you. You're welcome in the village, but please let us know if you can before you show up. Otherwise, you may end up with a spear in your side.
Thank you for your assistance and guidance.
He nods
Thanks, Clegg.
for not being
Fine,
violent.
Clegg.
Bubdub, before he leaves, says, "Is there a good way to let you guys know that, like, non-magical way if we don't have the ability to, like, warn you that we're coming, or?"
I just saw so much magic across that river. I think you guys can figure it out.
Okay, fair enough.
I write a message to you.
That also works.
You could send a
Hi,
paper
Clegg.
airplane.
A Skyrim.
Just be like, hey, you up, smiley face.
Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be my next bard. He's gonna use magical secrets to get Skywrite so that he can do that.
Don't skywrite me in the middle of the
Swear
night
to
saying,
God.
you
You're
up.
gonna play the slutty bard.
New
I am a
sky.
funny bard.
Who this?
I am a slutty.
He begins his trek back.
Hi, Clegg.
But what?
Goodbye.
Thank
Miss
you.
him.
I'm gonna scrabble up this cliff here.
Yeah, Martel's gonna walk up. This is weird, but for Martel's gonna start holding his breath. He doesn't know why, but he's just gonna do it. It's just for his. I don't know. He doesn't.
He's
Yeah,
know
afraid
we
why.
the
don't
sickness is in the air.
Yeah, we don't know
He's
how
not
that
sure.
sickness reached all the way out here.
Yeah, he doesn't know. Yeah, so he's just gonna start holding his breath.
Can I just, like, walk up to one of these? Are they all humanoids?
Yeah.
Walk up to one of them and just kind of, like, not touch them, but, like, kind of give them a once-over, like, look of, like, see if I can't find out where they, like, it originated from them, like, icing over or anything like that.
Give me an Arcana or Medicine check.
Fuck, which one's better? They're the same. Are they gonna yield different answers?
Yes.
Fuck. Magic. Magic.
With your Arcana check, you're sort of looking for telltale signs of residual magic, any sort of snags left in the weave. You kind of zoom your goggles in, zoom out, kind of open your senses up to the magic that you manipulate daily. And through that, you can tell that these people didn't catch the sickness here. The sickness didn't get them here. This is as far as they got looking for the cure.
Oh, Jesus.
Ah.
Well, that's fucking
Hmm.
depressing. Thanks.
Oh my god.
Gotcha.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Could I tell if they got it by magical means or if this was like a proper sickness with that? Or is that would that have been like a
That would have been
medicine side?
the flippy
That's fair.
floppy.
That's fair. I figured I'd
I will say though, because I think I've said it before, it is a magical sickness. It is both.
Yeah.
Okay,
you said
gotcha.
that.
Okay, my bad.
That's 100.
The mages
I think
of
he said that
Aor.
when Rope tried to use healing on it.
Bub Dub's just gonna kind of call out to the group real quick. Oh no, Dennis is gonna.
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, I thought you stopped moving for a second. It scared the shit out of me. I was like, he
Um,
blue screened. Goodbye.
No.
Bub Dub's gonna call out and just be like, just to be safe, don't touch anything or anybody.
Denny, you previously mentioned, before I prepared my spells for this morning, you previously mentioned that ritual spells I can still cast as rituals, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, seeing these and knowing what, or believing to know what they are, just when else am I going to use detect poison and disease?
Yeah, right. You can tell that these were all afflicted by the frigid woe.
As I approach the tree, does a different or similar sickness
Different.
seem to afflict? Different.
Different. It is also some sort of arcano plague, but that's all you can really tell about it.
Oh god.
Devin remembers this, but Rope has never seen it.
Yep.
Does it seem like these people are approaching the tree, or were before they got frozen?
Yeah, I mean, all of them were approaching at some point. Maybe they turned back to look at somebody when the final grasp happened, but
Fuck.
Okay.
But yeah,
Really?
that is the way to the crash site, as far as Clegg has told you. Not like you guys
It
have been
was
there
under
before,
the
but
tree. Like, is there a tunnel under the tree, you mean?
yeah, there's a cave under there.
Oh! I was
Hey,
making jokes about the
Honest
secret
Pente
tunnel
on
and,
There is a secret tunnel.
There is a secret tunnel. Yeah.
I
Yay.
really,
I'm gonna
I really
very...
want to.
What were you saying?
I really
Shane?
want to. I really want to help this tree.
I also want to help the tree.
Yeah.
Give it a COVID-19
Tree.
injection.
Yeah, a bit of steroids.
As one does. Give the tree steroids. Whee!
Is this like a little pathway that goes up to the, I guess, the base of the tree? I assume it's above the cave, right?
Yeah, the base is like here. It's like a weird kind of like scraggly mountain tree. It's growing kind of diagonal, horizontal, not completely straight up.
A tree.
Whatever you're doing, I will assist. Either helping you get up, or if you need some druidcraft assistance, I will be there.
We both like druidcraft.
Second
Spam.
druid. You've had a first druid, yes, but what a second druid?
Do I think perhaps there's a way that I could help save this tree?
Give me a survival check or arcana check.
If survival, can I help?
Yes.
Might I tempt you with a nature check?
I always forget that exists. Yes, you can nature check.
Yeah.
I can also help.
Yay.
Yay. Okay,
I could also
okay.
help.
Oh, shit.
Yay.
I too am present.
With an 18, I think you think that something could possibly fix this tree. And I think maybe when you saw the dead trees, Tor may have told you that there's an entire forest in between Rexentrum and Uthadern that looks like this. And I think you would know that because of the proximity to Aor and maybe putting together some sort of different ideas that you may have thought were separate until now. You think that because of, Rogue saying, oh, this is a different Arcano plague, blah, blah, blah. This is some Aor fuckery.
Yeah. Do I think that the sickness is coming from the air, or maybe like the roots, or like general exposure, like radiation, or?
With an 18, yeah. I mean, Aor basically exploded over this continent. Well, over this continent, and some of it ended up down in the Savalierwood. So, like, you think it's emanating from the ruins, maybe?
Okay.
If we were to maybe talk to the tree, would it be able to tell us what's wrong with it?
You could certainly try.
If we have the ability to do so?
I can talk to it, but I don't know what it's gonna say back.
Yeah, that's
Well,
my
so-
question.
Coincidentally, I do have.
Oh!
Nice.
When everybody else druids the druid.
You guys...
I actually do have.
Hell yeah. You
For you
guys...
to mention it, and I was like, should I?
You guys see August
Period.
sort of start talking to this tree. And it's not like you're speaking tree or whatever. It can just understand you. But what do you say?
Can I speak tree?
I speak for the trees. The trees say, fuck you.
I would ask the tree, why are you sick? What happened?
What happened?
I do not know why I decay.
Oh.
But do you...
Mm, Can you tell me where on you is causing the sick?
Point on the doll.
Yeah, August like point to the Bobo.
Stop.
All right. Everywhere.
Jesus.
Well, that's not helpful at all.
I answered questions. I helped.
I'm not okay. I'm not trying to be mean to you, Tree. I'm sorry for saying that.
You guys can only hear August's side of this conversation.
I feel like I would be like nodding along sagely because I know that they can speak to plants. Speaking to plants makes sense, and not understanding what they're saying back also makes sense to me.
I imagined we just heard like leaves ruffling or some like clicking as though like the branches were moving. That's what I thought of. They are a Kenku.
True. I have been this way since I remember.
That sounds like a very long time.
Calling him old.
What is time?
That's a very good question. I don't think I can answer that. Guys, the tree wants to know what time is.
It's about noon.
No, like what it is. I don't think I know how to answer
Then
that.
your progression of consciousness.
Sure.
I'm going to
Maybe-
address the tree. It's the passage of the moons and sun cycles.
August, you hear that sounds made up.
I agree
Is-
with you.
Is he a time denier?
No,
do
he's
you
just
mean
got
they're
an
wonderful?
intelligence of 2.
No, he knows alternate facts.
Here on this flat Exandria.
They're on this
Does it
place.
seem like it has like pine cones or like acorns or like some kind of seed?
It is deciduous, but it does not have any sort of buds or anything right
Okay.
now.
So no sperm. Sorry.
Mhm.
Is there anything anyone would like me to ask the tree?
If anything or anyone has passed through recently,
Ooh, this is a good one.
Have you seen anyone come through here and not turn into those cold chunks?
God.
There are people he like you see like some leaves turn towards Lawrence. They show up every few moons or so. Different people usually. Sometimes I see same people come in. They don't always leave this way.
But
I guess
have
you'd
you
say they
seen
don't
people
always
leave?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that tree pointing at me?
So people have survived. That's good to know.
more concerning. Thank you, August. Very helpful.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Tree, sir.
I feel bad
Right.
that we can't help it. I place my hand on it and say sorry. And then I'll hop down and walk to the cave.
As you guys are walking to the cave, August, you just hear, "Goodbye, little one."
Bye, tree. I hope to see you again. That tree's really nice.
I'm glad to hear it, Augie. You ever met a mean tree before?
Actually, yeah.
What makes a tree mean?
Well, one time I got stuck in a tree. And its branches were very sharp and pokey. And I feel like that's a really mean tree.
That does sound like a mean tree.
Right. Do you guys all enter the cave? Question mark.
Yes.
You're
Alrighty. Hang on. Let me drag you guys out.
I'm hanging on. Oh.
That can't be for any nefarious purpose that he's placing us specifically.
It's not. It's just
Oh,
because this
dear.
map's lit.
Absolutely.
it's lit.
It's
I
fucking
can't
lit.
fix your homie. He won't go to the
You're
back
okay.
of the
It's okay.
You do see some light sources from inside the cave. They are like a bright white light.
Good. Bub Dub. Focus his goggles and look around for any potential traps as we walk in.
Yes, give me an investigation check.
Awesome. $14.
You do not see any traps. You do, however, I believe, from where you are sitting, yes, you see the source of the light. There is a glowing crystal right here.
Sick. Does it look magical or does it just look glowing?
This looks glowing.
All right, sweet.
I mean,
Bub Dub wants
I
to
guess
go.
everything's got some weird tinge of magic around. I'll give you that.
Fair enough.
Almost like we're going to be using some weird wild magic table.
Bub Dub definitely wants to go touch the magic now.
Oh.
That actually.
Tempted to bring back ye old peck.
Doesn't look like those
No.
other traps does.
Bad.
Martel goes back to holding his breath just because.
Guys, this one glows. Lawrence, do you still need salt?
Oh, I'm pretty good on the salt. Oh, my jackalope doesn't have vision. Well, so much for scouting with that. Whoops.
Bub Dub, as you're sort of looking around, you see currently in this cave there are many icicles sort of at the ceiling as the cold wind blows in snow. Okay, here we are. Things are happening.
Here we
Lawrence,
Uh-huh.
does a
There it is.
22 hit you?
What the fuck do you think, Denny? It hits me so unbelievably hard.
Is it still gonna hit if I use the shield?
Oh, yes. Brother,
Okay,
I have
then
a
we can-
16 AC.
Okay. Well,
Oh, fuck.
then, you kind of hear a bunch of ice breaking as Lawrence takes a step. And you also then see these icicles sort of sprout wings.
What?
Oh, fuck,
And
they're not traps.
A bunch of them go down onto Lawrence, dealing.
They're going down on... I'm sorry.
Please stop. Dealing 33 damage as you get impaled by like 5 or 6 foot-long icicles.
It's gonna be a big fucking yikes from me, brother.
We are not gonna roll initiative but these are living creatures that are now swarming around. So they have gone. You guys all get to go then after. So
Okay.
I think it's fitting that I'll still be going last. Just keep it in theme.
So,
Being
do
the
I just-
fire user, can I fire up my gambler's gun, gambler's flintlock, and fire 3 scorching rays into the death
absolutely,
sickles?
go ahead and roll.
All right. Where's my scorching ray? Scorching ray, scorching ray. Jesus criminy.
They all hit.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Minus 25. You see you've thinned out the herd by a little more than half.
Okay, sweet.
If I look up, are there more?
No.
Okay.
Well, there are, but they appear to be actual icicles.
Okay.
So we could just go?
Yeah, just fire
Or-
off. We're not.
Oh.
I mean, whoever
Okay.
wants to do stuff can do stuff.
Are we fighting?
Yeah, there's icicles that are going at you. 16 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. For 11, you've killed most of them. Appear to be shattered. There's like 5 or 6 still swooping around. Yeah. Lawrence gets the rest of them. And then you're just sort of like ripping ones out of you and breaking them.
Yeah. He like throws one to the floor and stomps on it while he breaks another one in half, and he's spewing curses. Fucking. Ugh! I did not. After I'm finished ripping them out, I'm going to very slowly turn around to look at Bub Dub.
It wasn't a trap, on my defense.
He just kind of like
Those
spits
things
a
were
little bit of
alive.
blood.
You know what? I think I forgot to do something.
Oh shit.
No, not
Okay.
not a bad something. It's gone. It's gone now. I never put the token on the right layer.
No, you
there's
did
so-
not.
Yeah, it was just a big token with a bunch of flying icicles.
Oh,
okay.
That's why we were at least
Yeah,
that's why I
yeah,
was asking you.
Yeah, there was nothing really on the screen, so we
It
were
was
like,
that.
oh, fuck it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That
that's
is very-
cool.
What are
I like
those?
that.
Yeah,
Those
so
are
in Bubdub's
These
defense,
piercers?
You know what that reminds me
those were the
of?
traps.
That reminds me of those keys from Harry Potter.
That was what I was
Yes.
thinking instantly.
False appearance. Got it. Okay.
Oh, interesting. What happens if Bubdub touches the lamp next to him?
Nothing. It's just a crystal with
Just a
piezoelectric properties. Piezo. It's piezo. Most crystals have those, to be fair. It means when you break them, they can make light. But
Oh.
oh,
Interesting. Hot fact.
How many people can actually see me is my question.
next
Me.
to the light, everybody.
Okay, cool.
which way do you guys want to go? Are there any like footsteps on the ground?
No.
No. Motherfucker, this thing's huge.
Gonna cast
so those are-
resistance.
Long path down there.
there's long paths everywhere. Which way do we want to go?
And if you see light further down, you can assume it's more crystals.
That
What's
mean
my-
me?
I do
Yeah,
see
I've been
some
doing that.
south.
Sorry. Do
Let's
I
split.
still have the
Split up
ritual
gang.
cast of detect poison and disease up?
We'll say sure. You got nothing.
Ah, okay.
Fuck it. Guys, I see a light down this way.
I see a couple down this way.
There's multiple down this way. I think our paths intersect.
I'm gonna walk forward, being very aware of any icicles above me.
You don't see any.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hi.
Martel following Bubdub is also just gonna look behind him. You know.
Bubdub's keeping his eyes peeled as well.
Hell yeah.
Now that we know what's potentially out there, he's a watching.
All right, and we're gonna stop again.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Can you guys roll initiative for this one?
Ooh.
Oh, snaps.
Which one of us two walked into it, I wonder?
We'll find out shortly.
Damn.
Oh, that one?
So close.
What the hell, man?
Turning.
Ooh, music.
Yo, I'm into that.
Yeah.
It's a
that's
gelatinous
fun.
cube this time.
What the fuck?
Oh,
It was me.
no, it wasn't just you.
Oh shit. What the fuck is even that?
It doesn't have a cobalt in it.
For the purpose of this, no, it's clear. But
Okay.
Lawrence has stepped into this.
Oh Jesus. Why's it got overalls?
Bubdub has stepped into this.
Oh. We're all doing
As
great.
the snow begins to animate around Bubdub and the ice begins to animate around Lawrence.
Oh, fuck me.
And it's got overalls on. Oops. Get out of town.
Magic items. What do we got?
All right, let me pop turn order out. Let me
Wow.
sort it. Beetle, first act.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Step 1.
Wait, hang on. You will be first to act.
Okay. Never mind.
So these are gonna happen. They do get a surprise round.
I have alert.
Ooh,
I have alert as well.
They are not
I
gonna get a
also
surprise
can't be
round.
surprised.
Can you?
They
Is that
both-
only when you're raging?
As long as I rage in the first round.
Okay. Well, you will get a first round. You hear them scream. They're not getting a surprise round. So
They both specifically said, actually, fuck you.
yeah, pretty
My
much.
favorite part is the steel defender can't be surprised either.
Hell yeah.
Where's my only feat?
Hell yeah. All right. So Beetle, you are actually up.
Yay. Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is let out a very manly scream. And the second thing I'm gonna do is he just kind of raises a hand and slaps it down like he's smacking a mosquito out of the air, and a bright column of light comes down and hits this fucking thing in the face.
Hell
And
yeah.
he's gonna use
Nice.
Flame Strike.
Dev, I need you to get a microphone or mute when you're not on. Thank you. Well, I meant headset. Alrighty. So you flame striked it. Got it.
Yes, I Flame Strike it. And then it will also do another 5 of fire because
was
of
hearing
Radiant Soul.
Very many echoes. Okay. Dex save. Fail.
He fails. So take that and then another 5 of
Yep.
fire damage. And then I'm going to turn invisible with Hidden Step as my bonus action. And that's it. I'm done.
Okay. Bob Dub.
Okay. Bubdub's going to just say fuck it and dismount from Plop. Probably taking a opportunity attack, but he's going to set up so that he can scream at everybody. So does help now, please, this way. As you can see, Martel, August, and Adelaide. And then he's just
Wait. How did you move back? Did you only move back?
I just walked. Yeah, I just
Okay,
walked back.
okay,
I hopped off Plop and just walked back. Yeah.
Whack.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Shield.
Okay. Oh, actually, hang on. It wouldn't have punched you yet.
Oh.
Disregard.
Huh? Huh? Okay. Bub is gonna find out if he can melt the snow. And no, he's not going to pee on it. He casts Firebolt.
14 absolutely hits.
Oh, thank God. 13 fire damage.
It takes it.
Fantastic. Plop is going to scream at it in
Hell yeah.
the 12.
12 hits.
Jesus. For 6 force.
Hell yeah. This thing is an ooze. It has an AC of 6.
Oh, wonderful.
Something I can still miss.
so you're
I can
telling
do
me
it.
there's a chance. That's going to be the end of my turn. As I
Okay.
just kind of stand there and wait.
Hell yeah. August, do you have any weird surprisey things?
I don't think so.
Okay. Roke, can you be surprised?
Yep.
Okay. Tor, are you raging?
I am raging.
Big man.
I hear the screams of my peoples, and I take off running down
Alright.
the thing. But I
It
didn't
will be double movement for every person you go through. August and Adelaide count as the same because they're both kind of there.
I went running.
Which way did the yell come from? Because I
South.
can't see anybody from here. Oh, more south?
Yep.
So it's... got you. Okay, so let me count.
Oh, I thought they went a whole different direction. My bad.
Ooh, cool. I can get right behind Lawrence.
Okay.
And counting double movement because I get 60 feet.
Hell yeah.
When I rage?
You're kind of wedged there, I will say. You can get there for sure, but that
No one else can get around me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only place I can get to where I can help out Beetle, and I did so Lawrence, and I didn't see Bub Dub. Okay, well, that's what I got. So, I'm gonna swing on it.
Okay.
Above Lawrence's head, and just go a little advantage, flap flap.
Yep, they both hit.
And this would be I'm just because it's ice, I'm gonna do fire damage on
Okay.
these.
Yeah, you're good. It works.
Boom and boom. For
Got it.
43?
You're good. Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Okay. Adelaide is surprised. Bub Dub, you hear some rumbling from the south
Oh no.
as this guy moves up to you.
Fuck.
What do we got?
I was hoping that was the one that was engaged with Beetle. Not gonna lie. Didn't realize there was a third.
Whack.
Oh no.
25.
Absolutely hits.
Okay. You take 19 cold damage and plus not. Hang on.
The fuck am I taking +9 for?
Oh, it's bludgeoning. It just doesn't say bludgeoning. The
So I take 28 damage.
yeah.
Gotcha.
You are also grappled.
Yay.
It is then going to try to pull you into its stomach.
Well, that's
I
not
dislike this. Is there a roll?
Hang on, I'm reading it.
Can I?
You must make a Constitution. No, there's actually no roll.
Damn.
It just pulls you into its inside. Don't worry about the damage yet. You are restrained as the inside begins to freeze. Yeah, the end of your next turn, you can make a Constitution saving throw, and you will take damage if you don't save it.
Oh, sick. Fuck, so I'm just inside this thing now.
Yep.
Wonderful.
The Snow Ooze is going to go for Plop. Or actually, it's going to do something weird.
If it speeds up this process, I swear to God.
I need Plop to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 18.
All right, Plop will take half of this, so 5.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, that's not coded right. So it'll take 5 and 9 for a total. Oh no, yeah, 5 and 9 for a total of 14.
Okay.
And they're buried in slushy. They're not buried. They're not buried. But the
No.
ooze sort of wends its way to there.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
Wow,
Can I-
coming after
can Plot
me.
can Plot make an op attack off of that? Doesn't say it can't.
Yeah. We'll say yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You're still sure? I'm just joking.
Alrighty.
12 force.
It's then going to try to punch Martel.
What? I'm chilling.
21.
Bing
Touch
chilling.
Martel.
21 does actually hit.
Shit, I didn't need to reroll its initiative. What was it before? Let's go with 5, 6.
It
I'm
was
just-
6 something.
Yeah, 6.03. All right, you will take 15 cold and 7 bludgeoning damage. These are coded so bad. I didn't make these.
What
These
the
should be done. All right, that's its turn. Martel is surprised, I think.
I mean, I guess.
It's still the first round. If you don't have anything that you can't be, like, it's a surprise round. The only thing is the other 3 had alert or something to get around it.
Mhm. Even though I said I was actively looking for stuff when I was walking originally.
Yeah, because it was nowhere near you. All right. Next, Golem is going to try to punch. They're really dumb. Like, they have a 3 int, so it's going to try to punch where Lawrence was, and it's going to miss.
Oh,
It's then going to try to punch one more time, and it's going to miss. All right, we're back to the start. No more surprises. Beetle, you're up.
awesome. I'm gonna remanifest right in front of this thing and just say, "Surprise, bitch! I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me!" And shoot him right in the face. Hits!
One of those hits.
Mein Gott in Himmel. Oh. I'd like to lay down on the floor as my free action and cry.
Okay. I will attack at advantage.
No, thank you. He's just gonna kind of look down at the wand and shake it a little like he would a glow stick and say, "Oh, what the fuck?" And then he just demanifests again with hidden step.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, Bub Dub, you are grappled and restrained.
I can't do anything, can I?
Grappled just means your speed 0. I think restrained means things are at
Disadvantage?
Hang on, let me just... And then at the end of your turn, you're rolling a con save to try to get out.
Gotcha. Can I hear me out on this? Have Plop come over and help try to like dig me out of this thing's like chamber that I'm in. If we attack at the same time. Would you give me not advantage, but just a straight roll instead on one of my attacks?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You're still going to be like in there. Plop doesn't have hands to scoop you out with.
Exactly, but if
Yeah.
he's riveting in the same spot as like to kind of weaken it of
Yeah.
sorts, I guess.
Mhm.
So okay, so I'll take a shot with I guess one of the guns. Sorry, I gotta remember which one's which.
Oh, you can use an action to try and get out, actually. I'm now reading all of this. It's a DC 16 to get out if you want to use an action to do that.
Athletics or strength or what is
Athletics
it?
or acrobatics.
Athletics or acrobatics. I'm gonna try to get out.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. You jump on out, and it didn't fully liquefy.
Okay,
you
so I'm-
land right back there. All
right, sweet. Bonus-
Yeah.
All right, bonus action kinetic jaunt.
Hell yeah.
Where is it?
You're good. We
And
know
I'm
what
gonna I'm gonna say later, fuckers. I'm going back to the crew.
See a very fast, weirdly dunamis affected Bub-Dub run by you.
Oh, hey, bud.
Don't get touched. He tried to put me inside of it. And then Plop's gonna ribbit since he didn't have to help me out,
Hell yeah.
I guess.
Jesus, Plop.
That's twice.
Hell yeah.
The boy.
Oh, that's
Real high, real low.
MVP moment.
can he arcane jolt off that as well?
Yeah.
So
Unless it costs a
that's-
bonus action. I don't remember what Arcane Jolt costs.
Give me a moment. I don't know if it costs anything. to be
I don't
totally
know
honest.
either. I don't think so.
I don't-
But...
I think it's similar to like Divine Smite, where you can just do it after you hit.
Okay. Dev is nodding.
Or I was about to say our encyclopedia is nodding, so yes.
Yeah, we're good. So yeah. So go ahead and
Alright,
roll the extra
so-
damage.
It's 46 because crit,
Critted. Yes. And it's another
19 more
Hell yeah.
force damage.
Very
Alright.
nice.
That's the
Uh,
end of my turn.
August.
Me. I'm gonna shoot at this guy. over
Okay.
By Beetle.
Sounds good. And this does still count as your first turn, so.
Okay.
Ah! The duality
Oh,
of
no.
man.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, the first one's good, and then the second one breaks the rifle.
I cry.
Hell yeah, for 21, 28. Oh, he was previously falling apart by a little bit. Now he's definitely falling apart. Your gun breaks, jams. Anything else?
I cry.
Fair. Rope.
Reaction.
All right. Let's see. That thing is 40 feet away.
You're...
I'm going to bonus action cast Zephyr Strike, and I'm going to move the extra amount of speed that it takes to get me to here.
Hell yeah.
So that means that I make, since I used some of the extra speed,
Mhm.
10 feet of it specifically, I get to make this attack at advantage.
Hell yeah.
I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah.
Alright. I get to do an extra d8 of slashing damage
Hell yeah.
with that. And then the second attack is normal.
That'll hit.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
Slash flat.
Tor.
I can't see Beetle at all, right? They disappeared.
No, they're back.
Actually, I'd like to spend the last 20 feet of my movement to get over here to Tor.
You're good. Tor's very stuck. It's a very tiny. It's not a very tiny cave. That's a very tiny opening. He can move through it. He's just with one of you in front, one of you behind. He's kind of stuck. But yeah, you can see Beetle Tor.
Okay.
Can you see him?
That's
Did you
that's what we're asking.
You went invisible once.
I went
Did you do-
invisible a second time.
Oh, I completely missed that.
I wasn't super clear. I said he dematerializes again, so that's
Oh.
on me.
Okay.
Well, you did also say, I believe the name of the ability. I heard it.
Hidden step.
Yes, that.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you, Nova.
So in that case, I won't throw him out of harm's way, and I will bonus action split my sword into two, brace myself up against two sides of stone that I'm stuck in, and just hit this thing in the face.
Hell yeah.
I completely didn't think to move to the side. I'm so sorry.
You are good. I'm about to kill this thing for us. So
Hell yeah, you
don't
are.
worry about it.
Hit.
Jesus Christ.
Boom and boom. Damage.
That's low damage for you.
Yep.
Anything else? As you sort of stab into this like weird slushy mixture in its stomach.
Ooh.
No, because that stuff is cold. I'm sure it doesn't take cold damage. Yeah, that's all I can do. Can I back up out of the hole? Can I move past Roke? Or no? Am I stuck?
I would say you're pretty stuck with him behind you. Like, that's a tiny hole you
Okay.
cram yourself in.
I got
like,
you.
if we move your token, it's smaller than your token.
Yeah. I literally just
Yeah.
ran straight into a... But I was moving at full speed to try to
Yeah,
get over here.
exactly.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
Then I
Adelaide.
will stay. I'll stay.
Adelaide.
Hello. Shit. I need to check something super quick. I've been mulling hard and wide. I kind of look to the side. I see or don't see August. And then I kind of place my hand on the side of the cave. And there's a kind of, I guess, like a thrum that moves out from my hand. And I suppose materializing from starlight and nothingness comes a few animals. We're just gonna summon some animals, and it's not actually wolves this time. I am going
Yeah,
to
wolves.
I'm going to create some bears, because bears go in caves, and that's
Where-
logic.
Where's the wolves?
What kind of
Wolves
bear?
also go in caves, but yeah.
Yeah, I know,
Go
but I
cave.
feel like
I know, I get you.
they've come and
Let her
gone.
cook. Okay.
Let me cook. What type of bear? I don't know, man. So I believe I can summon 4 black bears. And so I might try that. Yes.
I think you.
I'd like to
they
summon
should
4
be in
black
your
bears.
folder.
Yeah, I think I can drag this out
They should be
legally.
fine.
I don't have them in my folder. I'm sorry to be a pain.
How dare you?
How
The
dare
bad
I
ones are
summon
the
I have
right.
to- I
It's
have to kick him
Shan.
out for not having
What kind of bear was it?
bears on him.
black
Black.
bear?
Black
4 of the
bear.
black
Ooh-ha-ha.
bears, please, sir. Boop, boop, boop.
Come on, roll 20.
Come on, black bear! Nice. I just want to put them kind of like here.
Hang on.
The
you're gonna
wimpiest
you're
of
gonna
the
get control.
bears.
Don't worry.
Oh, lovely.
There.
Thank you. I say, bear army, rise up! Like so. And they roll initiative. And then I would like to take a few steps this way, and then this way again, so I can see everything. And they get initiative. Whoa, they're
They'll just-
matching!
They'll just go after you. Just to make it faster and easier.
Yeah, no worries. They do. They're gonna pretty much go for these two and split off. So this one, and then this one here. And this one's just gonna Hodor. So I'm just gonna do 3 attacks if that's cool by you.
Yep.
Top to bottom! Ush, 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 ush.
One of the bottom one hits. The 2 top ones hit. Wait.
Lovely.
hang on,
And
hang
then
on.
the bottom one.
No. Wait. First 4 hit. One of the bottom ones misses.
Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Go forth, my bears! My pretties! And that's all I'd like to do.
Okay. Bottom ice golem. It's gonna go for the bear.
You leave my bear alone!
Punch. It's gonna miss. Punch. It's
It
gonna hit.
is going to hit.
It'll take 24 damage.
It perishes.
All right. Goodbye, bear.
Why my bear?
Snow ooze is going to punch bear on top.
No. Yes, it hits. It perishes.
Punch
Goodbye,
bear
my
on bottom.
bears. It hits. Goodbye.
Okay. That's it. Martell, you're up.
Okay. Wait, am I muted? No, I'm not.
Nope.
All right.
Nope, you're good.
Okay, he's aiming in one spot, then sees a bunch of bears appear, then see most of them die. The
Hey,
plop
that's
is
jazz,
there.
baby. That's the life of a druid, I guess.
So, but there's still a bear there, and there's still plop there. So he is instead going to look in this direction and aim that way. As he, let me just make sure that this is good. Would that hit plop? Oh, yes, it will. Hold on. Let me see.
If you hold Alt, you can actually.
Oh,
Like,
if I hold
not-
Alt?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, like, Oh.
If you hold
Whatever.
Alt, you can do it. You don't have to have.
Oh, like move it.
Yeah,
I
it
see.
doesn't snap every
Okay.
5 feet. It'll go.
Yeah,
where your
okay,
cursor is.
gotcha. All right, cool. He'll pull out one of his creatures, not his creature, his little wooden puppet, fling it over in that direction, and it opens its mouth and yells a very crazy yell,
Ooh.
and it
So
does
creepy.
that.
Ooh, ooh.
Whoa.
They can't.
Ooh.
They can't. They can't
Take
make this save.
psychic.
So we'll do. Well, can they take psychic damage though?
That is fair.
The golem you say doesn't take any damage. The ooze does.
Okay. I think they still need to make a save for the other
They
effect.
can't
though.
pass the save.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, they have a -6. Then I mean a D6. They have to roll, and then after he does that, he'll look behind him, take out a card, and toss it behind him. Oh, toss it behind him, and use shuffling stride. And he's gonna go like 40 feet.
Oh,
Like,
Actually, the ooze doesn't take any damage and is unaffected.
by not the D6
Its
thing.
intelligence is lower than 2.
That I should. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Use the card and teleports over here. And then he'll move 5, 10, 15, 20. And that's it. That's mostly his turn. 20
Okay.
action.
Ice Golem got hit by Tor a bunch. He's going to try to punch him twice. Because he can't exactly pull Tor into him. 14, 26.
Miss hit.
Alright, you are not grappled. You will just take 8 damage. Beetle.
I'm gonna shoot him. Just bah, brah, bah.
Roll damage for the first one.
Okay.
Uh,
And that should also have the +5 radiant.
Yep. Actually, you can't see anybody else, so it doesn't really matter. But you
Yeah.
have cast Eldritch Blast, and he has perished.
Yay. I turn around and give Gigantator a thumbs up.
I'm stuck.
Am I able to like scurry between his legs?
No,
or-
he's stuck. Like, let me move him. Look how big that opening is, and he's stuffed.
Oh,
in.
he's like legit
Yeah.
stuck.
Yeah.
Do you need a hand there, buddy?
No, I'm good.
Are you
I-
all right?
I think Roke's got my back.
Okay. Well, I've certainly got your front. I don't really know what else to do. I'm gonna check around this corner really quick. Okay. You sit tight.
Is that the Dream Eiffel Tower?
Oh God.
No.
Characters,
Because-
not people.
Gross. Gross.
Not people.
All right. Anything else, Beetle?
I'm gonna stare at this golem's ass.
Hell yeah. Bub Dub.
All right. So, Bub Dub What is the current threat level? I'm gonna wait for Dennis to get back. How's everyone's day?
It's going all
Not
right.
bad.
I mean, you
Had
could
a few
pre-roll.
I am so sleepy.
I am
I painted a
too.
garage.
Nice. I'm working with a new client, so
What
that's
color?
cool.
Ooh.
What
Ooh,
color is
nice.
my client? That's
No,
inappropriate for you to ask,
no,
Austin.
no. Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Wolf. The
I was
loudest wolf.
asking Colby what color he painted the fucking garage.
Just horrible timing.
God damn.
Oh,
So
God.
well done.
While we're on the topic, though, what
Okay, no,
color?
we're back. We're back. We're on a time crunch. Go.
All right. Firebolt. This one.
Okay. Hit.
23. Sweet.
His AC 6.
12.
Hell
12 fire
takes,
damage.
Takes the 12.
Plop screams. 11 on this one.
Miss.
All right. I stay.
Hell yeah. August.
Me.
Gun's broken.
Yeah. So I just chuck it on the ground and I'm bowing.
Hell yeah.
And on the only one I can see, which is this guy.
Okay.
With a hunter's mark also, of course.
Hell yeah. Those both hit. That bloodies it. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Roke.
Run up to it and I'm gonna swing on it twice.
Hell yeah. Hit.
19, 27, 34 damage.
Hell yeah. It's looking rough. Anything else?
I suppose as a bonus action, because it's only one size larger than me, I'm going to try to knock it prone. Contested athletics. And I will move my remaining 10 feet kind of out of the way to make it so that Tor can maybe get to it. But yeah, it's knocked prone.
Yep. Tor.
Right.
I'm gonna dislodge myself from this friggin' wall.
I will say now that Beetle's gone, you can probably squeeze through. It'll just cost you 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
If you're going forward. Backwards, you're fine, but...
Yeah, well, I heard Roke fighting behind me, so I'd probably go
Okay.
backwards, right?
So you cannot make it through this crevice. You can't go, like, around and through everybody.
Yeah.
If you want.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear Beetle scream or anything, so I'm gonna back up to where I hear fighting. I'm gonna look through there because I haven't seen that yet. That dude's prone.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'll just, I guess, go around to the snowy ooze?
Yep.
Question mark?
Snooze.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what
The
everybody's been.
snooze.
The
The
snooze.
snooze.
Everybody's been hitting on this guy, but I will swing on it. I don't know if Uzi. Don't Uzis like split or do something crazy? It don't matter. Flap, flap.
Hit.
And then bonus action. Again!
Okay.
For, oh shit.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's max damage, one might say.
Oh, damn.
All right. Anything else?
No, that was all I could do.
Okay. Adelaide.
Hello, hello. I am going to send the bear forth. Go forth, bear. Bear is going to.
Oh shit! There's a
smack.
bear here.
There's a bear.
11 hits. So we're good.
Did you say the 11 does hit?
Yeah.
Okay, sick.
This ooze has
and
an
then-
AC of 6.
Go ooze. We all have an AC at 6 at heart. I am going to guiding bolt. Like a little comet over the top of the bear as it attacks. Go forth! Oh my gosh. There it is.
Yep.
Yep.
For
Eat
another
slugs,
16.
Malfoy.
It is now glowing. Next attack will have
Get her.
advantage.
That is all.
All right. Golem is gonna stand up. It is very mad at Roke. Please hold.
I would have attacked it, but since it was knocked prone, my
Yeah.
throw would have been at disadvantage.
Makes sense. It's gonna try to punch Roke. It has a D6 minus. It's not an advantage, so it's the first one. 21.
Still hits.
Okay. Roke, you will take 25 damage, and it does grab you and sort of pull you in.
I get a Derico dice.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you are grappled, and then it is going to try to preserve you, which we will deal with on your turn. You see it's trying to pull Roke into its slushy midsection. Snow Ooze is going to run to there. I need Bear and Tor to each make me dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
Not the bear.
Bear.
No,
No.
bear!
Tor, you'll take a quarter of this. It's cold and bludgeoning, so you have resistance to all of it. The bear will take 18.
Oh my god. The bear is up with 1 HP, a dream!
Nice.
Go back!
So 4 or 5? 4 damage.
Math. Yeah, 4. That's the oozes go. It lives there now. Martel.
All right, I move 5, 10. Well, I didn't realize. Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna do razzle dazzle. A little razzle dazzle. Oh
Lordy.
no!
Oh,
Nothing.
no. Yeah, that's gonna
I want to remember this next time you talk shit about my
Wait,
rolls.
wait. It's an advantage.
Damn it.
Because of the previous Razzle Dazzle
You're
done by one
welcome.
Adelaide.
Oh, thanks.
You're
Adelaide.
welcome!
Boop.
What can I say?
That'll hit. For 16.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hell yeah. He's looking rough. The snow is dissipating. Anything else?
Who do I see? No, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. Beetle!
Hi.
You see Rope getting pulled into this golem.
And so Razzle Dazzle is Guiding Bolt?
No, not mine.
It's just Starry Wisp.
It's an attack spell. It's a cantrip.
Okay. It was the previous Razzle Dazzle comment threw me.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Fuck me. Oh, I didn't even mean to reroll that many times. I'm just panicking. at
The
this
middle
point.
one hits.
Wow, these are tits. Okay, wait.
Those aren't that bad.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. You hit this thing, Roke. You feel like you got slapped on the back. It melts.
Never mind.
Roke is propelled forward. Swat.
Only needed the one.
Anything else?
Yeah. If I flick my big cow ears for it, do I hear anything else like moving? Because I know I heard like a
No.
slushy ooze slither away. At some
Actually,
point.
give me a perception check.
Okay. Can I make it an advantage because I have?
No,
Rabbit.
because you already did an action.
Fair enough. I will. Okay.
With a 24, you do hear some chittering. It's pretty far away though.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my wand at the ready.
Alright.
But I'm gonna just move over this away. Whoop! Howdy. Oh.
Alrighty.
There's
Bub
still
dub.
something here.
Miss.
Dudes.
Plop.
Have we ever had this many nat ones in a fight?
Crit.
What the hell?
How does Plop want to do this?
I'm muted this entire time.
Yeah.
It was Dennis. You said literally the exact same things that I said. I just added Archangel at the end until before you said that. Plop just kind of like eats the snow.
Hell yeah.
Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Instead of-
moment.
you
Plop
just
eats the
see him
snow.
just.
It
Yeah, it's a
refills
Yoshi
some tank.
moment. It's the Yoshi moment. Just boom, makes a sound and everything.
All right, you guys are out of.
I love
initiative.
that.
Hell yeah, brother!
Cool.
Go plop. Go bear.
Hey, bear survived.
Bear
Let's
survives.
go.
He's a bear survivor.
I'm just gonna kind of come around the corner and be like, "Hey y'all, what's up?"
This place sucks.
Good.
Yeah.
At least this cave isn't calling me stinky.
Yet.
We could change that if you want.
Oh,
This is subject to change at any moment.
Tor just looks sad.
You guys see Martel sort of wander ahead.
What the hell?
What the Martel?
I'm just
Come
gonna
on,
move you real
bear.
quick. Art. You see as Martel sort of gets to there, Adelaide. You see a flash of green, and almost this large ape thing just grabs him and bolts.
What?
I say nothing. This
And
is the revenge I
that's-
strike.
And that's where we'll pick up next week. You guys probably all
So
hear him
funny.
scream.
Uh,
He
He
invades
not-
someone's
he does-
swamp?
He does not scream.
Oh, okay.
He simply. What the hell?
It's about as Martel as you could
That's-
get.
That's what I'm gonna say when I
What
have
the
no
hell?
idea where he went. Yeah, what the hell?
He did go south. Actually, Roke, you could have seen that too. Same as you, Bub Dub, and August, because you have the longest.
I have
vision.
eyes.
Yeah. Art's not going to be here next week. But
No!
that gives me a nifty plot point to play with. So
Martel dies off screen.
I will not do that
Nice.
to you. Maybe.
Well,
No,
at
I
least he
won't-
gets
I
to
wouldn't
hang
do
out
that to
in
you.
a swamp.
You're probably gonna get bitten by something and turn into a werewolf.
Another
Uh,
one of Art's characters dead.
I will let one of you that I said saw that do a perception check if you'd like.
Oh,
I suppose I could help somebody with that.
Martel
getting
secretly
No, it's
liked
just
it.
I will.
I think Austin's got a solid one.
Yeah,
I
Automatically
also have
get-
a pretty decent perception.
I automatically get advantage on mine with the.
You go, Pookie.
Oh
Very
wow!
good.
What the fuck, bro?
Very
Checks,
good.
checks out.
He's gone.
Checks out.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
The fuck?
Uh,
It took them.
I didn't see nothing.
I don't
Yeah,
want
what-
the information.
That's
I
what's
just want to
happening.
know.
Oh my god!
I
What the
just wanna
fuck
know
did you
what my
do?
role would have been.
What? Ooh.
Wait a minute. Isn't that the thing that he described? Your dad described as attacking him?
Well,
See what happened
Oh.
was
Isn't that not just like Nina Tucker evolve?
I wrote it
See,
down.
what
He said
happened
that
was-
creatures that attacked had
Yes,
fangs,
but-
claws, approximately 10 feet tall, and were greenish, dog-like, but bipedal.
Oh yeah.
Huh. Nice.
Don't
I
worry,
knew
guys.
this was gonna come back.
Guys, I'm still
Are you gonna get-
concentrating. I'm still concentrating on resistance. It's fine.
This looks like the Scooby Doo 2 movie when Scooby gets like takes all those potions and starts mutating.
Oh god.
Um,
Oh god.
is the